Hey everybody, give me just a second, I'm getting my incense going. Get it over here. For some of you, you already knew that I was starting to come out with a new show. I was calling the Iron Tuesdays, Rally Round the Round Table. And that had to take a little bit of a shift. It had to take a shift because of what you're about to feel now and the way that I'm about to bring it now. I cannot do that stuff scripted on a specific day, a specific time. This has to be something that's coming to me at this time so that I can bring it to you the way that it's meant to come to you. And I was just lighting that incense and I'm calling in all of my spirit guides because let me just tell you before I move any further, this is Rally Round the Round Table. I haven't done one of these probably in over like a year and a half, because I used to always do them driving down the road and spirit would just get a hold of me and I'd have to pull over and I'd just be walking around a park on the side of the road, any place, wherever it was, just delivering what I had to deliver. And this is the way it needs to get back to, whether I'm here at home or whether I'm out there. This is why I'm being told it's Rally Round the Round Table. It's time to bring in our patrons of nobility, step back into that noble spiritual authenticity of everything that you own, everything that you are. Give me just a second. Here we go, guys. I'm calling in everybody. I'm calling. If you ain't already here, come on in. I want the Galactic Council to come in. I want the Void. I want Nyx to come in, if possible. I don't mean to be rude. I'm asking for anybody who's got some messages for me to be tossing out with this energy right now. Bring it, please. Help me lift this vibrational energy as high as possible so that I can bring out this message. This is part of why I am doing it the way that I am doing it. It's called Rally Round the Round Table. Let me just tell you, if you are an empath, if you are a sensitive, some of you are more sensitive than others. Last night was a full moon, and let me tell you, I'm telling you right now, I cannot go to bed. I have been up all night. I've been up over 24 hours because my guides are just, and they've been that way forever, it seems like, for like the last 3 days. And I know if I try to go to bed, I'm going to wake up with my main guide just standing there going, I am so disappointed in you. Because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to bring this energy out the way that I'm meant to bring it out. Exactly the way that it is. We have a problem. We have a problem getting past our 3D bullshit and breaking this 3D cage. Have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? I love the one when they have Calypso. I don't really care about the movie, but I love the part when Calypso, when they're on the boat and he's whispering in her ear and he tells her, no, he tells the one guy, no, you're doing it wrong. You have to do it with passion and you have to release her from her earthly bonds. This is what we're talking about. We have got to start releasing ourselves from our earthly bonds. And it is not just freaking little words that are being said. It has to be done with passion, with soul, love. You've got to get into every piece and ounce of soul purity of all of what is good and bad and the void. And you have to bring that back into your three-dimensional, into this very crusty part of your soul. It is releasing us from our bonds, just like in that freaking movie when he says that she grows, like she just grows and grows and grows, and all the bonds break away, all of the chains break away. She turns into, this giant. This is the energy you've got to get to. This is the energy that you've got to remind yourself that your divine power already is. It was always yours. To you, maybe this is to you right now. Maybe you're listening to me right now. Maybe you go back and you're listening to me, later on tonight, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 6 months. I don't care. But the whole point is, to you, I'm sitting right here in this little chair. I'm sitting right here in this little chair and I'm playing this 3D game and I'm sitting here throwing out this energy to you. I am so far from there. My soul right now is standing on a cliff. I am spread open like an eagle. I am leaning on the cliff, and you know what I'm doing? I'm being like Thor. I am putting my hand out there and I am saying, bring me my hammer. Bring me my hammer. You know why? Let's go back to that movie. The way God's put it all in my head. This is the way they remind me between music, movies, and everything else. What was that movie? Marvel. Some crap Marvel. It was simply, what was it that Odin said to him in that movie? I didn't name you the god of hammers. No. You are the god of lightning, the god of thunder. And the hammer was nothing more than your focus. I am standing on that cliff. You're watching me right here, but my soul is on the cliff, spread open, and it is going, send me my hammer. Because you know what that is? That's my divine soul energy, rippling through all space and time. Through all space and time. Every single one of you have your own divine hammer. You just have to be willing to grow like Calypso because you reached, I'm not putting up with these earthly bonds anymore. Put your soul out there, open it up and shake that motherfucking sugar tree. Yes, I said sugar tree. Shake it until it is your inner tree of life, going full circle all the way around, both directions at both times. There is nothing that can stop you from reaching your true soul divine power, except for you. That's the only thing that stands in between you and it. All you need, I saw a meme this morning, and I've had so much stuff come in, and I'm just trying to put it all together and remind myself how to say all of this. I had a meme that I saw this morning that made so much sense. When we step into our power, we're stepping into our understanding. All you need is 30 seconds of insane bravery, insane courage to believe in yourself. Not this 3D bullshit. You know how hard it is to escape the jail cell of the 3D bullshit? You all have seen me go through pain with each and every one of you, with my mother, with everything that is going on, and holding ourselves back to the idea of that we have to obey by the game. No, I create my own reality. I am on that cliff. I am bringing every piece of myself back from all space and time. I create my reality. You may see me still sitting right here. That's your fault. That's because you're not here with me yet. I'm trying to help you understand. Break that cage open. For you healers, especially people who are all about Reiki, you were taught when you were going through Reiki, something about the first person. I cannot remember his name, even though I have it right here, but I don't speak that language well, so I ain't even going to pretend like I got that shit right. But my point is while you were being taught Reiki, you also were taught that first Reiki master also was able to stop bleeding. He was able to use his hands and bring out that energy and be able to stop someone from bleeding. It's not just the idea of energy, the idea of healing. When we go in for our energy healing, we go in to help other people. We go in to remove demonic energies. We go in for intrusions. We go in for blockages. We have got to be in that. I am in that power. I am everything. I am the freaking void. I am divine. I am good. I am bad. I am everything, and that nothing can stop me because I'm freaking brimstone. I will erase it. There's a reason I told you that about the Reiki master. What do you think that Reiki master is doing in his mind that first time he learned how to remove and stop your bleeding? We are so connected to the 3D idea of this human body. I was having a conversation with somebody a few weeks ago. See, And it's all played up into where we're at right now, because you could be in astral traveling or astral warfare. You could be in 3D and be a spiritual person who's in healing and technically in spiritual warfare. You could be a psychopomp, or you could be the dead, which is what the psychopomp is. We cross over the dead who couldn't find their way into the light. All of this is because we're still stuck in a 3D idea. Even the dead get stuck in the 3D idea. So many of them have trouble crossing over into the light because they are holding on to ridiculous amounts of relationship grief. And because they're holding on to this relationship grief, they can't move on. I was having a spirit conversation with my guide today because I was talking to another friend who is having a person who recently passed away, and she is more or less becoming a psychopomp and having to deal with that. And then, of course, I got that person. And my guide, which is the wolf, I always say that the wolf is there because the wolf will help you cross, because nobody cries better than a wolf can howl. Nobody can understand better than a wolf can. And his exact message to me is, well, we have to do this because they hold on to this grief. They hold on to the earthly bonds. They won't release the earthly bonds. They hold on to all this grief, sorrow, shame, blame, insecurities, lies, denials, in denial about the fact that they're in denial about the lies and the denials. All you need is 30 seconds of insane inner security, bravery, to believe in you create your own reality. Why wait until you're dead to find out that you missed the fucking point the whole time because you was too busy holding on to the idea of, I got this bill to pay and I got this to do, and I've got to take Johnny to football practice, and if I cheated on so-and-so, and what? We hold on to so much ridiculous bullshit. And then we tell ourselves excuses about excuses about excuses. When a healer is going in to heal, and going in, we put our hands in. It's make-believe to so many people because they can't wrap their head past that 3D fucking bullshit story. But when I reach my hands in to someone's body, spiritually, soulfully, do you really think I'm reaching it into your body? Your brain is what is telling you that you are connected to the tethering of the ego 3D body. Your brain is what is creating your reality. I'm simply reaching in to go, I banish you. You're not allowed to exist here. So how come, and this is what even I'm noticing, how come, and then I want you guys to really wrap your head around this. When we get into our spiritual reality, our spiritual truth, our inner bigness, our muchierness, we're able to step into that high vibration, and we're able to take what many people see as the ideas of the movies and the ideas of the make-believe, but we're seeing that it's real. We're seeing that we do create our own reality. And when I believe that that body is sick, then it will be. When I believe my own body is sick, then it will be. See, I was having a problem with my leg the other day. This is part of the blueprint. Part of the blueprint, and I always say everybody has the original same blueprint with your Aries. When you look at it from an astrological point of view, Aries being in the head, Taurus being in the throat, moving all the way down to Pisces being in your feet. But when you have a planet in retrograde in the organs or something, it's a place where most of your negativity gets stored. One of mine is Jupiter, and it's right in my calf, and I will get the worst pain ever in my calf. And my guide is sitting here going, see, this is because you still believe in this bullshit. I'm sitting here fighting with him because it's the way I do it. He's sitting here fighting with me, going, see, the reason you're still in pain is because you're believing in the 3D bullshit. You're believing in the ego. You're believing in your remorse. You're believing in your resentment. You're believing in everything that is earthbound spirit 3D ego. You were flipping trained to not know what the bigness is. He's like, do you really think that leg's really there? It's there because you believe in it. So is the pain. So stop. Your divine essence. There's nothing you can't do, nothing you can't create. You can take care of helping psychopumps. You can help them understand where they're still holding on to their earthly bonds. Why is it so hard for you to understand that you all here in the 3D are doing the same thing? That's what keeps us in our jobs and our life of going, it's the same old every day. And we clog up our essence of every part of our chakras because we're driven only for so long to have known that. We were duped. We were duped for so long to put all of our effort and our energy into working so hard so that you have the money when you pass away, or so that you have the money to retire. I was fired a month ago, haven't worked a day since, and I'm going back and forth in my mind, you know, with that ego crap, and I get myself a little paranoid from time to time, and my guy's like, seriously, here we go again. All you have to do is call it to you. Here I am again. I'm standing on the cliff. I'm standing on the cliff. So right now, that's my hammer. My hammer is everything that is me, that was me, that ever will be me, that is from the void, that is of divine light and dark. I am pulling it all to me, and you don't get to have any say over that. Only I do. And as long as I stay in that vibration, the higher your vibration equals your law of attraction. The law of attraction will bring you more and more and more. Stop playing the cursed game. Stop giving in. Like I said, that first Reiki master was able to stop your bleeding. Reiki masters ever since then, shamans and healers, have been known to remove cancer. It's because we're spiritually inclined, we've hit a special high dimension, and maybe we're only there from time to time, but that's the point. Why? Why do we allow ourselves to keep coming back? Keep coming back to the torturous 3D ego that keeps us thinking that we are not divine essence itself. I'm energy. I can be anything. And energy has to obey, but you have to honor the vibration in which it is. 30 seconds of insane bravery, touching your soul to infinity and beyond. I love you guys. Bye.